Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers, Part 5. Last time, we committed more crimes against the priesthood, and this time I'm sure is going to be no better. So, let's see. It's been such a short, it's been so short since the last time we played. It was only 2 days ago. But I really wanted to play. Okay. Let's see. Hi, welcome to the stream. You got here fast. Okay, I got a new, new headphones. And they're wireless. I'm untethered. I'm free. Yeah. Now all I need is a wireless mouse. Okay. There we go. Now let's see. My power is unlimited. I don't remember what I have and haven't asked him about, so I'll just ask him about everything. Snakes? We made the snake mad last time. Oops, I accidentally asked him twice. Hoodoo. The voodoo churches in the city have no need for secrecy. Mm-hmm. What? He's from the West Indies. Okay. That was from before. Just double check that we have everything. Oh! This is new. She lives on the corner of Orleans and Dauphine. I'll call her and tell her you might stop by. Oh, I rushed through that. Cool! We have a new location. Damn it. I was just thinking it's kind of strange that they keep their door open, but they keep their air conditioning off in New Orleans, so it's probably super hot in there. Oh! The Moonbeam residence. Moonbeam ice cream. Welcome, Seeker. You must be the one Dr. John called me about. I guess so. My name is... Wait, Gabriel Knight. You're too quick for me. Oh, dang. Are they... Actually, Dr. John told me. You've come to the right place, Mr. Knight. Tell me, how can I help? She's a snake, too. The mask is made of carved wood and looks African. A glass lamp hangs from a chain over the table. The Moonbeam residence looks like a cross between a voodoo temple and a Victorian fortune-teller's parlor by the way of Height Street. A large sluggish snake rests on the floor of the fancy birdcage. Apparently, Magentia is not a fastidious housekeeper. A shed skin shares the cage with its original owner. A lot of times, reptiles eat their shedded skin for the nutrients. The shelf holds a variety of unusual objects, the kind of thing Gabriel refers to as junk. The shelf holds a variety of unusual objects. Oh. There's a bird. It's an old-fashioned parlor lamp hung with crystals. Magentia Moonbeam is wrapped in gauze and silks. She looks vaguely mysterious and mysteriously vague. Crystal ball. Dr. John tells me you're a voodoo practitioner of some sort. Yes, I'm a voodooian, a voodoo priestess. Do you get many people here on the average day? Some days, the need for my power is greater than others. Fair enough. But I have many regular clients who would be lost without my vision, Mr. Knight. I can imagine. Can I ask you a few questions? Of course, Seeker. Okay. Well, there's so much to ask about. What can you tell me about voodoo? My practice is mainly selling charms and potions with magic power, such as green voodoo oils. You know, everything from unrequited love to wandering spouses to winning a lawsuit. But my spells and charms are powerful, and they work. Interesting. Much of a voodoo, I don't know how to pronounce that word, work is protecting our clients from the spells of others. I mix special protective gree to be worn in secret. They keep my evil spells from working against my clients. The recipes for voodoo charms have been handed down from master to apprentice for centuries. I mean, you're not wrong. Okay. What do you know about the voodoo murders? Why, that has nothing to do with me and my clientele. But I can tell you that you should stay as far from it as possible. I'd like to, but it seems to keep drawing me back. What can you tell me about New Orleans? New Orleans is the center of voodoo practice in the United States. It's a fascinating city with many dark secrets. Do you know anything about snakes? I sure hope so. She has one. You mean like my beloved Grimwald? A python, you know, quite deadly in the wrong hands. I was trained by one of the great voodoo queens to learn how to hypnotize and handle snakes. Interesting. I've always wondered about that, if that's actually works, if that's real, or... I wouldn't want to give away my trade secrets. What's the significance of St. John's Eve? St. John's Eve? It's the greatest night of the voodoo year. There's always a traditional conclave on St. John's Eve. Most of our voodoo churches these days hold functions in the church hall. But in the old days, they had ceremonies out in the wild. They wore animal masks and had huge bonfire and dancing. I used to go when I was an apprentice. Sometimes in the swamp, you know. Bayou St. John. Sometimes at the Lake Pontchartrain. Interesting. Special ceremonies are performed and the Loa come to ride the faithful. There is no night more powerful to voodoo magic. I don't want to ask about human sacrifice just yet. Do you know anything about a secret voodoo honfor? There are many voodoo churches in New Orleans, no? Yes, but have you heard of a secret voodoo honfor? Wherever did you hear such a ridiculous story? There's no such thing. But it's a secret. Tell me about animal masks. I saw them used once or twice when I was younger, but you don't see them much anymore. They're too close. Close to what? Oh, you took the words out of my mouth, Gabriel. Just bad karma. Go on. Okay, I guess she's like, I don't know. She's like, I don't fuck with that. What do you know anything about Veves? I don't know anything about that. Really? Have you ever heard the word Schottenjäger? I don't know anything about that. Tell me about yourself. Yes, what would you like to hear? How did you get in the business? I trained in voodoo arts for many years with the great Queen Tabitha. Really? Who's she? You've never heard of her? For shame. I can see you know little of the world of magic. I'm beginning to get that impression, yes. What else do you do? Or do you do anything else? I'm a voodoo that is plenty. It takes much spiritual effort. I mean, yeah. How many are there? No one knows exactly. Many practice in secret. There are probably hundreds. But of course, the level and power of the voodooians differ greatly depending on their training and natural gifts. What kind of people come to see you? Seekers after the truth, such as yourself. Okay. Tell me anything at all. I haven't always lived in New Orleans. I came here from Kansas as a young woman. You're still a young woman. I began studying voodoo more than 20 years ago. I'm well versed in the magical arts. Many non-believers come to me. They are usually believers when they leave. Oh. About Grimwald. What about her? Oh, the snake. Would you how about showing me how you handle Grimwald? Really? Would you like to see me dance, perhaps? Yes, please. That would be swell. Indeed. I won't make you wait, Monsieur Knight. Oh yeah, baby. She can handle my snake. No matter what you see, don't be frightened. I'll give it my best shot. Ooh. Get it? Madam Moonbeam? They're truly inspiring, isn't it? That was pretty good. That's certainly one word for it. Give me an example of a gree-gree. Alright, here's an old one. Take a lodestone and some brimstone to a crossroads at midnight. Light the brimstone with a match. A spirit will come and give you advice in gambling. Interesting. Here's a hoodoo doctor, gree-gree. Place a dime under your client's tongue. If the client is under a spell of any kind, the dime will turn black. Interesting. I like hearing about all this stuff. To send someone away, take a rotten egg and write that person's name on it 9 times. You can also write on it where you want to send the person to. Take it and throw it against his door at midnight. Well, that's one way. Here's a nasty one. To kill someone, get a sock or shoe that belongs to that person. Put graveyard dirt in it and bury it under their front steps. Does that work? I don't know, I never tried it. Where did you get Grimwald? She belonged to a traveling reptile show. She was being terribly mistreated, so I offered to buy her. Nice. She was named after a spirit guide I had once. The spirit Grimwald was a powerful female snake priestess in Egyptian times. Grimwald doesn't sound Egyptian? I only know what the spirits tell me, monsieur. I'm sure they know better than we. How did you learn how to handle Grimwald? I told you, a great voodoo queen taught me. She learned from Marie Laveau herself. Uh-huh, fascinating. This seems a little rude, but I'll ask. I can't save. I couldn't do that. You might do some gree-gree of your own. One must be very careful of such things. Hair clippings, nail parings, and snake scales. Okay. You have to be careful when handling a snake. They're more delicate than they look. I'll bet. Many people are afraid of snakes. Isn't that silly? I think we asked everything. Oh. Snake. Now I'll just leave it right where it is. Magentia's snake looks a little sickly, but Gabriel would rather not stick his hand in the cage. Okay. Gabriel figures that many men have picked up things in Magentia's parlor, but he'd rather not. Oh. I thought that was the exit. There we go. Well, I guess I'll be going now. May the protection of the snake god go with you. Thanks. Interesting. And it's like right next to our house too. Cool. Grace. Grace, I met a woman. She's like, what else is new? It's all the same. Okay. Check the books again. A book on snakes. She does. She's very kind about it too. It's interesting. It seems to me like She's into more of the practicing side, and Dr. John is more into the historical side. Not yet. We'll see. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I want to look around again here. I'm hoping they have a beautiful romance someday. They said that there used to be stuff, she said there used to be stuff going on here. Sand and clay shore. Huh. We did look around here a lot, but I mean, extremely big sand. You can at least try. I feel like I'm missing something here. Extremely big sand. Let's see. Just sand. Bloody sand. Huh. Something, I don't know, something feels amiss. Because we can see so many different locations of sand. Very big sand. I think Grace and Gabriel could have a nice little enemies to lovers type situation. Not enemies, they're not enemies. Annoyance to lovers. Oh! Welcome. Big sand. So much sand. Because I missed that snake scale so easily last time. I just want to make sure there's not something I'm like horribly missing again. Let's see. Lines in the sand. Pocket sand! Fine, I'll take some with me. Pocket sand. You never know when you need it. It won't let me. What's over here? Just want to double check, because these games, you never know. Okay. Oh no. He can pick up on anything except that she wants to be alone. That's hilarious. Let's see. Dum bum bum bum. Maybe taking sand from a murder scene, like an investigation, might not be the best idea. Regardless of whether it would be useful in a fight. We're doing pretty good points-wise. Oh, he's like 2 pixels on screen. Okay, I don't see anything different. Okay. Let's go talk to our old pal. See how he's doing, being all corrupt and whatnot. Bum ba da da dun da 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 dun. It's you, God help me. Oh. Everyone's just sassing him all the time. Not undeserved. He stole a police badge. He stole it from a priest. Impersonated a priest. I think we already asked about that. Okay, status? Cool. Okay. I've had enough back sass from you, Detective Mosley. I recently had a poppy for the first time. They're really good. I expected it to be disgusting like a LaCroix. But it's not. I'm anti-LaCroix. Oh yeah, this guy owes me now. It's a soda. It's a prebiotic soda. Yeah. Damn. Nobody appreciates all the hard work I went to for this mask. What is this again? Yes. I should show Moonbeam some stuff. Okay, I'm gonna actually... Moonbeam... ice cream. I think it would behoove me. Okay. Gabriel Knight, come in. Oh yeah? I've not had any bad poppies yet. I drank LaCroix one time and I'm never doing it again. It tasted like legit seawater. Okay. Yes. Yes. It is coming up. I did note that. And that St. John's Eve has some rituals that happen on the lake. These symbols mean anything to you? The voodoo code, it's very secret. I studied it with my mentor, the great Queen Tabitha. Really? Great. Can you tell me what it says? Please? Let me see. Well, some of it is nonsense, I'm afraid. Whoever wrote this wasn't very good. Alright, just tell me what it says. Conclave tonight bring... That last bit might mean cash. Fresh cash? That doesn't make any sense. That's okay, thanks. DJ Conclave. Cash. It's start. I'm happy I could help. I'm glad I showed her that. How about this thing? Does this mean anything to you? These are magical symbols. Deep magic. Really? Have you seen them before? No. Then how do you know they're magic symbols? Seeker, my eyes are unveiled to see truly that is which in front of me. Uh-huh. Thanks tons. She's like, look, I'm the magic expert here, and I'm telling you, this shit is magic. Yes, but we don't use those anymore. Well, why not? How about the brick? I can be of no help to you, seer. Is this your scale? Oh, since Magentia has a snake, it might be best to not to discuss the snake scales with her. Okay. Do what you will if it will harm none. Okay, thank you. I was gonna talk to the professor after this. See if there's anything new for me to tell him. Or show him. Gabriel slept through half the freaking lecture. Okay. Pissing me off. I don't know anything about a secret haunt floor in New Orleans, but if you find something along those lines, let me know. Okay, he doesn't have anything yet. Yeah, maybe you should stay awake next time. Oh. Yeah, it is kind of sus if she doesn't know about all this stuff. I mean, hopefully it's just that she's not one of the evil ones. You have nothing to say about this glorious mask? Maybe she's just not part of the in-group. Oh, yeah, nice. Okay. DJ. Conclave. Tonight. Bring. Fouet cash. DJ. Dr. John? Can I show him, like, the translation? Dr. John, what do you know? Horse feathers. This means nothing. Bum bum bum. Let's see what's going on at the park. Yeah. It's a little bit of an oversight. Hot dog guy. You're so valid. There's nothing wrong with enjoying Moonbeam. Oh no. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, and we got grabbed. Wait. Wait, no, stop. What's the deal with this? This is tripping me up. A knothole. No, thank you. Yeah, press it. Can't see a way to move that part of the confessional. Feels significant to me. Yeah. Just a little R&R in the confessional. You know how it is. Madame Lorelei. Could you imagine Gabriel belly dancing? Okay, it seems like nothing. I mean, I've never been to a Catholic church, but I think it'd be pretty cool to be in a confessional. Hey, Dr. John, you want to explain why the initials DJ? Dr. John. Are you sure you don't know Malia Getty? Because I would like to. I'm very sus of her, though. Like, I think she's up to no good. Hi. We're a paying customer. Snake root and snake powder. No snake oil. He's sus too. Okay, looks like Hentrax. It's a freaking lie. I think we're gonna get got if we keep showing people crazy stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the bar via the hint that was given to us at the beginning of the day. Oh, could we show him the snake scale? Doesn't he know about Gree? Oh, never mind. Does it mean anything to you? He knows nothing. Start combining stuff. This is normal. Three snakes. A lion. And then there's this symbol. Huh. Why do I still have this photo? Graphic close-up of the victim. Hey, stranger. He is unplussed. Nonplussed, rather. Did I show the professor the crime scene photo? He might just be like, get out of my freaking office for the love of God. But also, it might mean something. Is there anything you can tell me about the voodoo aspects of this photograph? This is a serious voodoo ritual, nasty stuff. In what way? Let's see, I can't make out much from this photograph, except for the corpse, of course. But the wound, the face, what little I can see of the ritual paraphernalia. It reminds me of a certain black voodoo practices. Very rare. I've never witnessed them myself. Really, thanks. Bing, 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 bing. What about this tall drink of water? I mean, we might as well start showing him stuff. You never know. Nobody knows about snakes. Maybe. Okay, I'm trying to think. I don't know what day it is, so I don't know how far away we are from that holiday. Who is interested in another voodoo gathering? Casino? I don't know, she seems like the type to avoid voodoo gatherings. Madam Moonbeam. Moonbeam. Okay. Let me think. Peace and harmony be yours. Streetberg Street. St. Anne Street. Burgundy Street. St. Louis. Very, very close. Grace, help. Grace always, every time I come in, it looks like she's been slacking off. But there's nothing for her to slack off on. Like, there's nothing for her to do. She's just sitting here, being unpaid. Black voodoo. You know anything about black voodoo? What are you getting yourself into? Nothing you need to know about. Do you? I know there are dark forms of any major religion. Where there's a yin, there's a yang. Speaking of yin and yang. But no, I don't know anything about voodoo, dark or otherwise. Sorry. Oh, yeah, because she has her paints. But even if she was quote-unquote slacking off, there's no reason for her to get in trouble for it. She's not getting paid. She's basically volunteering. Oh, I want to ask her, Madam Moonbeam, about dark Or black voodoo. Real quick. Bum, bum. It's the oldest, darkest heart of voodoo. Explain more. Some things it is better not to know about. But I'd like to know about them. I'll just ask around about black voodoo real quick. Bum bum bum. Okay, we still have the priest robes for a reason. Put that little thing on. He looks so funny. Okay. I'm Father McLaughlin, back again, don't you know? Yes, Father, come in. Cat distribution network worked? Oh my god. You are so lucky. I want to be distributed too. What kind of cat is it? The cat distribution system is when the universe gives you a cat. The cat chooses you, you don't choose the cat. You wouldn't download a cat. I would download a cat. I'd illegally download a cat. Okay, she's crazy. A domestic short hair muted calico? That's very cute. You know, cat number 5 is just the first step to cat number 6. It's beautiful as long as you can actually handle that many cats. The most cats I've ever had was... This is crazy. I had 9 cats at one point. Because our cat kept getting out and having babies. So while we were... A mute cat. Hey, mute cats deserve to be downloaded too. But it's muted, so it's like soft calico. It's so funny to me how people don't realize that there are different kinds of cats. Like, you understand that there's a difference between different dogs, but when it's cats... Wait, is there a deeper third level I didn't know about? Oh my god! Oh, speaking of Malia Getty. Malia. Mr. Knight, what are you doing here? My family's tomb is here. Mine too. I noticed. Subtle. I like the Greek pillars. If there's nothing else. Don't go. I need to talk to you. First of all, get your hands off. Whatever for. I can't stop thinking about you. Been in your thoughts too. I can see it in your eyes. Get a grip, Gabriel. Mr. Knight, you don't know anything about me. I'm not in a position to get involved. I've said 1,000,000 times myself, but this is different. I think we both know we can't fight it. I can't believe I'm saying this. I have so many obligations. My family is very traditional. You wouldn't understand. I love tradition. I've seen Fiddler on the Roof 100 times. What? This isn't a musical, Mr. Knight. We live in different worlds. Look, I know you've got more money than God. Do you think I care? Do you think that's why I've been saying this? You've also got a really hot body. No, I don't. Then why don't you come see my world? I have a little bookshop, St. George's on Bourbon. She's a busy lady. I know. Oh, she knows. I knew it. You're crazy about me too. Come by tonight. Please, my world isn't so bad. I'm sorry, but there's no place for someone like you in my life. Not now. Not ever. Damn it. You see, you were almost given a cat. By the distribution system. Getty tomb. The imposing tomb is elaborately labeled Getty. Yeah, I feel so sad for people who have pet allergies. My mom has pet allergies to any kind of animal with fur. It's very pointedly looking at something. Kind of a pup tent for the dead. This tomb has a sword carved into the stone below the name of the deceased. Hell yeah, it does. I would love to have a cat someday. My own cat. I haven't had one in a long time. An angel draped dramatically over a stone plinth marks the entrance to the large tomb. The plate is locked in position. There's a keyhole on the plate, but Gabriel can't operate it without a key. Interesting. It's locked shut. Can he jiggle it open with this? Oh, okay. It was worth trying. I've always wanted to do that, like take a hairpin and like open a lock. I've never been able to get that to work. I have gotten it to work with how like you slam a credit card and it opens the door. It did break the card though, so. I want to get into lockpicking. Okay. Well, at least now we know. Yeah! I like watching the lockpicking lawyer sometimes, and he just demolishes locks like they're made of jello. I think most locks are pretty pickable. Oh, that's really sweet. I love that. There's nothing better than, like, having an animal, friendly animal, especially a cat, come up to you in public and just start rubbing all over you. It almost feels like that's the end of the day, because that hint at the beginning said that day ends at the cemetery. Okay. Malia, you're supposed to be here with me. She's got a bunch of Mardi Gras beads. Let's see. Yes, you should feel guilty. You should be working on your novels. Okay. Yeah, that was very bold of him to be like, drop everything for me, Malia. Like, dude. You can't pay people to come to your store. Okay, so that's not it. Who else cares? Okay, let's make our rounds real quick. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. 1 second. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay. You didn't see anything. Oh man, my heart dropped last night during the stream. I accidentally opened a new tab on my computer. Thankfully, nothing showed other than the fact that I used Tumblr, which I mean is definitely a reveal. It's not shameful, but like not cool. But I just love the search function. Oh wait, I'm curious about this drummer. Yeah, I like Tumblr. It's got a reputation for being a nerdy type of thing, but like, I mean, I'm a VTuber, so come on. Bum 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 bum. Trying to think. dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I was telling my girlfriend about accidentally revealing my homepage of my browser, and she was like, "Yeah, every streamer has to have that one moment where their heart skips a beat, and they're like, oh my god, am I doxxed forever?" Malia, I love you. It's you. Miss Getty is not at home, sir. Can you tell me where she is? It's very important. She's visiting her mother's grave, Mr. Knight. Something even you can't be tasteless enough to want to interrupt. Okay. The issue is I don't know who to tell, and this guy is not much help. You wanker. I found these strange symbols on Marie Laveau's tomb at St. Louis Cemetery No. 1. I'm sure any extra voodoo stuff you dig up will make an interesting story. This is a reconstruction of the whole pattern. Okay. See, he's a great help. I have this. That's nice. Yeah, I'm trying. Hey, the scale, though? The brick. You want your picture back? I have that photo of you graduating from the police academy. Yeah, my mom loves that one. I don't want it. I don't need this. I mean, I tried. Bum, bum, dun, 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 dun. See, who else can I tell? I could talk to Dr. John, but I'm very sus of him right now. I think he's the DJ they were talking about. Unless there's a radio DJ who's involved in now I'm implying that all voodoo is evil, but there are certain practitioners that use voodoo towards a darker end, aren't there? No one that I'm familiar with. If there are one or two ignorant believers, that is none of my concern. I don't care to promote a Hollywood interpretation of voodoo by discussing it. Totem masks. It's Haitian voodoo. Okay. Miss Moonbeam. Wait, what? Okay. Hoodoo. Touch the snake. Wait, what? That snake is deadly, which is why the cage is out of public reach. I see. Okay, for a second I thought it was gonna kill me. A wishing stump. Wait, what was that? An official voodoo wishing stump. Rub it and make a wish, a card says. Funny, I say the same thing to women. Yeah, funny. Make a wish. Potomiton. Who is this lady? Yeah. I don't think the ladies like it. Maybe that's why you're striking out. Yeah, who is this lady? Maybe she's a voodooian? I knew it. I knew there was something at the lake. Goodbye, Dr. John. To the crime scene. Let's tamper with all of the evidence. No pocket sand, then what's the point? Okay. Is that clay? Oh my god. Come on. Yuck. He won't. Yeah, taking a handful of sand and putting in your pocket, that's just ridiculous. However, a handful of loose clay, it's going right in the old pocket. Pocket clay. Ow. It won't blind you, but it'll be like, ow. He's gonna make a little sculpture out of it. Okay, well now we have clay. Okay, I feel like we didn't... Maybe he can make a mold. Yeah. Gabriel is carrying a lump of clay from the banks of Lake Pontchartrain. But why? There's no reason to make a clay impression of that. You never know. Okay. The ashtray. Not this beautiful face. Now that's just a shame. Okay. I'll stop being silly. Just rubbing my clay all over everything. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Okay, time to suit up. He looks ridiculous. Using it on the front porch. This is the third time he's dressed as a priest today. I'm gonna make a mold of the dog. Brides of Satan. Human sacrifice. They cut your heart out. Gabriel hasn't thought about the clay. Oh, bless the circlet of silver. Take the curse, oh, take it, Wilbur. Okay. I think it made a lasting impression. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Now what? Okay. Okay. Well, we have the impression of a bracelet, a snacelet. Okay. Well, you're right. I really don't know. Okay, let's see. Where? Dum bum bum. Okay. There's a strong snake theme in this. Okay, there's too many buttons. I'll say it. She's like, what the fuck are you showing me? Playing with Play-Doh again, Gabriel? Another coffee, perhaps? It's never too late in the day for a coffee. I find myself enjoying coffee after dinner. Sometimes. Okay. An expert in jewelry? Madame? Or Moonbeam? She has jewelry on. Damn. She does have some nice jewelry, though. Not Mosley. Not this. This lady's giving us nothing. What is this, a clay mold? I am a jeweler, you know. And I owe you one. Would you like me to cast this for you? Hell yeah. He's illegally downloading the snake bracelet. You got it, pal. It'll be a pleasure to get my tools out, first time in years. I've been too lazy playing that goddamn game. You wouldn't download a Snacelet. I'll have the bracelet tomorrow. Meet me here. Okay, cool. Success. That was easy. Oh, it's getting late. Bum. I know it's probably fine, but him parking his... Oh! Excuse me, I'm going inside. Oh, I'm afraid St. George's is closed for the day. I'm not a customer, I'm here to see the owner. Oh my god. Well, why don't you leave your name and number with me and I'll tell him you stopped by. Oh no, he wants to see me. If Gabriel's here, he'll want to see me. Is he here? Oh damn, she's taking him up on his offer. I couldn't say for certain, but in the morning... Grace, don't C-block me. Gracie, say goodnight. Ugh, you came. I didn't think you would. She's totally into him. I didn't think I would either. Your eyes. I could show you around a little. It's not much, but... Please don't. I couldn't focus on much of anything right now. I know. God, what is it about you? Just shut up and kiss me. Oh my god. Well, damn. That's an unexpected turn. Day 4. I spoke to the one who smelled of death. He gave me his ears, and crosses that were marked were made into a veil of tears. A walk of shame. It's not a walk of shame if you're not ashamed of yourself. It's a stride of pride. Oh, he's getting himself some coffee. Oh, hello? Who the fuck are you? You're not speaking to me this morning? Don't be silly, I just have nothing to say. Ooh. Did you find anything out about that pattern I gave you? I did find something. Grace is jealous. She's totally into him. I checked the microfiche at the public library. I found an article about a murder in 1810. The newspaper published a part of the pattern found around the body. It looks damn close. Oh shit. Is this cyclical? You're incredible. All that work. I forget it. Have it your way. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Have it your way. Have it your way. Have it your way. Yeah, the freaking scarecrow staring inside. They've closed the case. What case? The Voodoo Murders case. The paper says the police have learned that the murders were the result of an underworld cartel war and that the war is over. Yeah, right. That's not good. It's ridiculous. What about the killers? And the voodoo angle, they never got anything on that. I know you're into it, Gabriel, but if it's over, that's hardly a negative. Anyway, if you're that upset, why don't you talk it over with your pal Mosley? You don't get it, Grace. Just forget it, okay? Death walks close to you today. Resist temptation lest his eye fall on you too. Is that the Grim Reaper? PG. Have you noticed the guy outside the shop yet? Yeah, he gives me the creeps. I wish he'd go away. Hello? Get the hell out of here! The figure outside does not respond. Okay. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Oh, Malia. I brought Starbucks. Oh, she's unavailable. Physically or emotionally? I guess we'll see. Okay, the hint today said I spoke to the one who smelled of death. It's gotta be this guy. Oh yeah, there's a lot to ask him about. Isn't it awful, them finding those bodies with voodoo things around them? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody's trying to cover their tracks is all. What can you tell me about New Orleans? There are lots of things to see here, but none as beautiful as the cemetery. Not afraid of... I don't know what you're talking about. Black voodoo? I've seen lots of markings around the cemetery. I've seen graves dug up and stuff. Stuff you don't want to know about stolen from him. Black voodoo sounds like a devil of a distinction if you ask me. Devil? Maybe he's not the one who smells of death. Have we shown him the brick? It's a piece of brick. You could find them all over the cemetery. Let's see. I did exactly forget what else it said. I spoke to the man who smelled of death. Crosses? Something about crosses. Yes, it did say something about crosses. Come here, mister. I forgot his name. Is it this cross? Vaguely familiar and creepy. Does this mean anything to you? Nope. Cool. Bothering this poor man at work. Sure, I've seen the marks all the time on the tombs. I don't know what they mean, though. I'll tell you what they mean. Oh, no, oh. And crosses that were marked were made into a veil of tears. What? Wait, I should look at this to make sure it's not changed at all. Okay, it's the same apparently. DJ Conclave. It's like an actual DJ. It's like, pew, 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 pew. You are a human sacrifice. Pew. He sees them all the time. That's true. Okay. Okay. Now let's check out the Getty grave. There we go. It's such a specific, like, it has to be at such a specific place to activate for some reason. Curious. That angel thing usually means like either a child died or a suicide when you see that on a grave. So it's interesting. Okay, well, I need to go get some jewelry. Get a sick ice from my new friend. My Snacelet. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Hey pal. Sam, my man. Hey you. I got that bracelet for you. It was a real toughie. For some reason the metal just wasn't setting. I must be out of practice. Must be. It looks good to me. Thanks, Sam. No problem. By the way, I'm heading out of town tonight. Where to? Marcus used to tell me that if I ever beat him at chess, he'd take me around the world. That old bastard has enough money stuffed into his mattress to cover the federal deficit, and he hates spending a penny of it. I'm gonna enjoy watching him squirm through every mile. You know, that's weirdly cute. They're going on a globe-trotting vacation together. You kidding? Luck is my middle name. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. 143. Where are you going first, Sam? He did cheat for it, though. Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-dun-dun-dun. Is it kind of overcast today? Or am I just overthinking it? Is it kind of like cloudy today? Oh, who's that sick guy? Oh! That's Crash. What the hell is he up to with that drummer? What? He got out of jail and went to go see that drummer. Okay. Now we're just gonna see what's going on in the park so I didn't have to go down there. Is it the same hot dog guy as before? Yeah, that was super sus. But you know what? I'm not a snitch. It looked like a drug deal. And they did say he was dealing. Bum 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 bum. Drummer's busy. What are you up to, Crash? Okay, I can show him stuff. You gotta try everything. Okay, but Oh, no, man. First, I'm going to go to the professor. Maybe show him my cool new bracelet. But definitely ask him, because he said he is going to look stuff up, I believe. Ba-da-da-dun-dun. Learn anything new? Like any religion, beliefs can tend to be positive or negative ends. Christianity, for example, has its doppelganger, Satanism. Anytime you attempt to set up an icon to explain evil, you invite some warped mind to worship it. Same is true of voodoo. There are people who are drawn by and desire personal power from the darker, bloodier Loa. Okay, I just want to make sure he hasn't... Catholic Church has always dominated in New Orleans, and its imagery in turn dominated New Orleans voodoo. Hey, look at the newspaper. Okay. How about this whole thing? Okay, he doesn't know. Let's do a little trip of showing around our cool new jewelry, I guess. I don't think my grandma knows. I don't think she's related to voodoo, even a little bit. Hello there, Moonbeam. Long time no see. It's beautiful. I love it. Have you ever seen anything like this before? No, but if you know where I can buy one. Sorry, it'd be rather hard to find one these days. Oh well, so be it. Okay, we do need to talk to Mosley. Probably not gonna show off the stolen jewelry to the person we stole it from. That might be a little ill-advised. But what do I know? God help me. I hate to tell you this, but you're out of a book. The Voodoo Murders case has been closed. I had a feeling you were gonna say that. Son of a bitch. A reopened case? How can you just close it? It's not solved, is it? Oh, it's solved. Turns out the Chicago Mafia was trying to invade local territory. Use the Mississippi for drug running now that Florida's so hot. What we had here was a little resistance from local businessmen. Word came in this morning that the Chicago group is giving up and pulling out of New Orleans. But they murdered people. That doesn't bring the killers to justice. Exactly. Well, the boys upstairs seem to figure it better this way. Let the slime kill each other. Better the vermin we know than Chicago vermin. The fuck? The attitude in the department is that we've just been done a huge favor, and they're probably right. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. What about the local cartel? Are you just gonna let them go? People were murdered, and you're just like, oh well. At least they're part of us. We'll have to deal with them over time, always have. New Orleans is pretty clean that way, you know. You suck. That's the illusion, isn't it? I'm not totally in agreement here either, but what can I do? These guys are not about to get caught. How about you stop sitting on your ass all day and go fucking do something? I'm disappointed about the book, too. Next big murder case I get, I'll call you in and we'll do one up, okay? In fact, I could probably dig up some old cases and you could spice them up. No thanks. I kinda do want to insult him. Have you ever called the hair club for men? I'd rather have no hair than your hair, Knight. His hair looks incredible. How can I convince you to reopen the case? Look, the department's not interested. So, couldn't you make them interested? With what? I've got 7 bodies and no leads. The voodoo angle's worthless, and besides, these people aren't hurting anybody but out-of-town drug dealers and hitmen. The voodoo stuff is not worthless. It's the key to the whole thing, and these people are dangerous. They need to be stopped. Okay, you want me to reopen the case? Prove what you just said. What do you mean? You need to prove that there's a legitimate voodoo cult in New Orleans. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult. Man, this dude sucks. Yeah, I'll let you get back to sitting on your ass. She looks busy. Yeah, they're just like, oh, well. Hey, desk guy. I hate people who ask stupid questions. Sounds dirty. Black voodoo? Isn't that kind of the same thing? Actually, no. Well, all I know about voodoo is to keep away from it. You should too. Know anything about Veves? Of course he doesn't. I see plenty of mass during Mardi Gras. Not many animals, though. Of course, there are plenty of animals underneath. A hound what? A hound for? It's a temple. Sounds like someone's pulling your leg on that one. I already told you it's a busy night for us, pal. You want a history lesson? Go read a book. What do I look like, a zoo? Never mind, don't answer that. I don't know nothing about no snakes. Best food in the world you can get right here in New Orleans. Muffaletta sandwiches? Beignets? Good Cajun coffee? A man could die happy in this city. What's a muffaletta? It's a large, round Sicilian sesame bread sandwich filled with layers of Italian meat, cheese, and tangy olive salad. Interesting. You sure you can't give me the scoop on the voodoo murders case? What would that kind of lowlife look like? Yeah, I'm not really an olive person. I don't like it. Has that beignet guy been back yet today? I'm starved. Can't count on anything these days. Oh yeah, everyone like ran out immediately as soon as the beignet guy showed up. And honestly, I don't blame him. Okay, oh yeah, there was someone at the park. I couldn't tell if it was a hot dog or what. Bum 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 bum. I'd try it at least. Are you beignets or hot dogs? A vendor selling beignets and cafe au lait has taken the Lucky Dog vendor's old spot. Sounds delicious. Hello. What can I do for you, sir? What the heck are beignets anyway? They're fried dough. Gene, you live in New Orleans. Lucky Dog guy, I took over his spot. What are beignets anyway? Deep fried sweet dough with powdered sugar on top. New Orleans donuts, sir. Yeah, I knew that. So there's a beignet guy. That'll come in later, I'm sure. Or a girl. I can't tell. He's walking so slowly. Oh yeah, we should ask Grace about her research. Did we ask? I can't recall. Oh god, that fucking guy is still there. I hate that. No messages. No research. I still don't know what Schottenjäger means. Or do I? He hasn't moved an inch since he showed up. Can I freaking help you? The man on the street doesn't look interested by Gabriel's possessions. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it there for tonight. Oh man. What a day it's been. Thank you for everyone who came. I appreciate it. And I will see you all again tomorrow for Fields of Mystria. Goodbye. Thank you for coming.